Chief Medical Officer's Log, Stardate 60487.9. The ship has almost finished repairs following the incident at the binary M-class worlds orbiting the star at HIP 73513. We've continued our mission exploring the Shackleton Expanse. The subpar response to the resulting medical emergencies by both myself and my staff have shown some previously unknown flaws in our preparations and procedures. While this has not shaken my trust in Starfleet's set procedures and guidelines, it has certainly opened my eyes to the need to make adjustments to better fit them to the ship's particular needs. Let the engineers keep the ship sound. The safety of this crew is my first priority. Despite our rough recent performance, I am finding myself far more excited and optimistic about our upcoming missions.
The Doctor's concerns for flawed mass casualty procedures are well-founded, and about to be brought to the fore again. The crew is in the middle of a routine day of surveys, repairs, and diagnostics when suddenly internal alarms are triggered. Something is inside the ship, and it's growing. The crew will have to depend on their knowledge of the ship, and perhaps on Commander Dulles' yoga and Pilates training, as well as Lieutenant 702's cardio training to not just regain the ship, but even to survive. Can the crew operate the ship when no corridor or compartment is safe? Will they regain control? And how many lives will be lost in the effort? Find out next time in Jeffries to Jam, only on the Top Hats Off channel.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Star Trek.
Hello! It's been a while, but we're back.
It's been a while.
We're back for this week. We won't actually be back for next week because I will be at a family wedding. So, yep, we've got 1 week. We're gonna skip a week. Hopefully, we'll be back the next week. But
hey, if anybody from Dapper's adopted human family is watching, you need to know that I've been trying to get him to wear a top hat and a monocle to that wedding for weeks, and he keeps saying no. So,
so you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Or I'm sorry. I don't know.
Now all I want is Dapper in his human suit with a comically small top hat. Just like a little. I definitely won't take a screenshot of Dapper and then pencil one in. Sorry,
well, that's okay. I shared your charcoal face mask, so.
Asshole.
I told you years ago. I'm gonna put this in my pocket. It's gonna come back. You just didn't think it would be 3 years later, did you?
Why am I still talking to you? It's been 3 years.
You're all just lucky that I don't have any friends, so even though it is my birthday tomorrow, I'm hanging out with you.
Oh, well, happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through some intros, like people can introduce themselves, say who they're playing, and then we'll move on. And because Maddie is apparently trying to debug Fortran, which seems like something that shouldn't be necessary at any point after like 1980, We're gonna go in an order that lets her be one of the last ones. Which means what we're gonna do is we're gonna start with Tiri, and we're gonna go up. So, Maddie, you're gonna be the penultimate person to introduce themselves. So, Tiri.
I know what that word means.
Yeah, hello, I'm Tiri Rana. I'm playing Petty Officer Billy, the helmswoman / whale of the USS Kongzi. Yeah. And if you want to hear more of me, you can hear me in some episodes of the Auxiliary Unplugged podcast. That is on Apple, Spotify, and wherever. Other than that, I don't really have an internet presence.
Okay. We're going to go right to left just so that I don't have to go right next. So we're going to go for Kip.
Hi, my name is Kip Davis, and I am playing Viscount Lieutenant Vrelax, the space archaeologist.
Yep.
Oh, and I don't know what's wrong with my camera, but I have a weird aspect ratio, which is weird.
What species is your character there?
I'm a Gorn.
Correct.
Yeah.
All right.
Are you proud of me? You were expecting me to not know.
I wasn't expecting you to not know. I was expecting you to forget to say it unless I prompted you, which you did in fact do.
Right.
Zeralon.
That's me. Hey guys, I'm Zeralon. You can find me over at Four Cozy Cat Games, where my wife and I play some board games. We're getting ready to start up a Cyberpunk Red TTRPG campaign. Probably in the next couple weeks. It's been absolute hell in the real world. I've been in like Texas and crap for the last week because my uncle broke his back and I'm just everything weird. So fun, yay! Tonight, however, we're going to escape that, and I'm going to be Dr. Hobnull, our ship's doctor, the osmosis. Lots of face holes, eats with his fingers by just absorbing things. All around good guy.
All food is finger food when you're an osmosis.
Yes, all food is finger food.
All right. Well, I am a Dapper Dinosaur. I run this channel. This is Top Hats Off. It's my second channel. My main channel is Dapper Dinosaur. I play any NPCs as well as any environmental hazards because I am, in fact, the game master, storyteller, dungeon master, whatever term you're using. I also want to say thank you to Lieutenant Matt, observer of Geostationary Crucifixion, who sent in a $10 super chat that said Penetrating Trauma Fund. So, Commander Va, you now have you've been funded for stabbing.
Get stabbed a lot.
Yeah. All right. In fact, we're going to go next to Jordan.
I'm Jordan. I will one day post content on my channel, Reason to Doubt. But if you want to see what I did like back when I was able to have hobbies, you can go there and see that. But here I play Commander Va, the joined Trill executive officer who's known for stabbing people. And I'd also like to point out that it's not just meteorologists, nuclear engineers also have to do with Fortran because our industry is also stuck in the 60s.
Nice. I want to say that the quickest way to get Jordan to put content on his channel is for you to try to publish a fake study about the Shroud of Turin. That'll get a response
in the force.
Yeah. Anytime anyone puts out a BS study about the Shroud of Turin, suddenly Jordan's like, wait.
What's that smell?
Especially if it has to do with that.
The Shroud signal. Suddenly he appears live on YouTube. Lieutenant Matt, observer of Geostationary Crucifixion for $5 also says, fun fact, Gorn are immune to damage from large flying papier-mâché boulders the size of small boulders. That's true, actually. Yep.
It's very true. Yes.
All right. And now for our Fortran debugging engineer.
Hey team, I'm Maddie. You can find me on the internet at both Science Side Up, where in the past I did some science communication when I also had hobbies. And you can also find me at OK Roll, which is a tabletop actual play that we release some like shorter form series fairly about four times a year is our goal because we all have day jobs. Yes, meteorology still uses Fortran. I'm told it's because it's the best / only, except I think you can do this in C, of divvying up it to go be calculated on multiple servers at the same time for supercomputing purposes. And today I'm playing Lieutenant Commander Gloriana Dulas, your rather fabulous and ever more daring. I got to move a point into daring again, is what I got to do. So my daring is now a 9.
Watch out, everybody.
Oh boy.
Watch out. Ever more daring, Chief of Engineering.
And your species is...
Oh, I'm a Betazoid. I have no sense of personal space or boundaries or why people get upset when I just know what they're thinking. It's not my fault. I can just hear it all the time.
You kiss 2 guys in front of each other within seconds.
Yeah.
Sometimes
hey,
that happens.
This is what, the 25th century? It's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last but certainly not least, Chesh. Who's you?
Hi, I'm Chesh. I'm playing the Cation Captain, Captain Tenelia. I was Dulas's roommate in college, so I know what's gonna happen. It's fine. You can find me on my channel being a jerk to people because I hate people. And if you want to see my more educational content, you can find me on Debate Hub, where you will also see Dabber and Manya and Landon doing smart people things with me just there.
I was also on your main channel that's full of nonsense not that long ago.
It's true, but we don't tell people about that.
I do, because we did a 2-hour and 40-something minute stream about Warhammer lore with Kip.
We did do that thing.
We did do that. Yes.
Chesh almost remembered something of it.
I almost remembered something. I am an artist by trade.
You do it better than I am.
And I do the production.
Well, to be fair, Kip, Chesh didn't spend most of her time looking at pictures of spaceships. So, you know.
I think I found
That's nice. Found the bug?
Yeah.
All right, so we pick up with repairs as you're on your way towards Narendra Station for better repairs after your encounter with the twin planets in the last episode, Tug of War. So, Maddie, you are off doing diagnostics in one of the Jeffrey tubes in the nacelles. That's where I'm deciding that you are.
Yay!
Lieutenant Matt, observer of Geostationary Crucifixion for $2, says, God, they were roommates. Yeah, they were. They were roommates.
History notes that they were close friends.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm sorry, I haven't talked to Chesh about that at all. That just was the right joke to make in that moment.
Nothing that is going on here in jokes is necessarily
me.
canon. All right, let's see. I just lost track. Oh, okay. What I want to do is figure out where the heck everyone else is. So let's start with Chesh. Chesh, what's Captain Tenelia doing right now?
Taking a cat nap.
In your quarters?
Probably on the chair in my ready room. I am a cat.
Okay. All right. That's fair. All right. Where's Commander Va?
I am, since I recently brushed up on my engineering coursework from a previous life, I am down in engineering, lending a helping hand on my 5th cup of, is it Rappuccino, the Klingon coffee? Yeah.
Gino.
Yeah. Although I have to say, the Rappuccino that you get from Federation replicators is not very similar to the Rappuccino that you get in the Klingon Empire. It's kind of like ordering pizza in America versus ordering pizza in Italy.
Yeah.
No, but Klingon Rappuccino usually isn't sweetened, but it is filtered coffee. I mean, it is actual coffee. But it's spiced. So, Dr. Hobnall, where are you? What are you up to?
Dr. Hobnall has currently found a quiet-ish part of sickbay and has ship schematics up. He's pretty upset with how everything went last time, and he is currently poring over ship schematics, trying to figure out how to better lay up medical checkpoints and things so that doesn't happen again.
Okay. Lieutenant Vrelax, where are you? What are you doing?
I'm on my I'm at my bridge station. I have a bridge station, don't I?
You do. Yes.
Yeah.
Science
So
station,
I'm at my bridge station, and I told everybody that I'm reading reports, archaeological surveys, but I'm actually working on my novel that I intend to publish and
because
get the
unlike
hell off of it.
Kip Davis, Lieutenant Vrelax actually is going to publish a book.
Lieutenant Vrelax has published no books.
No, just
So
like
you're
Kim
behind
Davis. But that's
Tregan.
going to change for one of them. Yeah, Dr. Tregan has indeed published at least one book.
I'm pretty sure
Glad to
Dr.
see that
Dre-
wage
Dr.
theft
Tregan
is
has
still a thing.
has done papers and has also posted like volumes. Like there's like an
Oh.
encyclopedia with volumes and updates.
Yeah, all of which are age restricted. You have to be 18 plus, depending on species.
Yeah.
Which means the Ocampa just can't read anything that you ever write. It's just not allowed.
That's well, too bad for them.
Because they'll complement make total sense.
No, Jillian. No. Sorry.
All right. Petty Officer Billy, I'm going to assume that you're somewhere in Cetacean Ops, but what are you actually up to, specifically?
Yes, I'm looking around the water tanks to see that they are all watertight after we had some hull breaches, and checking that no giant sharks are lurking anywhere for some reason.
Can promise
Can't
there are
be
no
sure enough.
giant sharks.
Well,
That was only the
maybe
one
they are
time.
miniature giant sharks, or eggs of giant sharks, or invisible giant sharks. One can't be too careful.
Giant sharks, but they're Romulans. Oh, I got Dapper.
You got me while I was trying to drink some brandy.
The Romulan giant sharks have their belly fins going upwards.
Mentioning
sharp,
the Platypus
9 degrees.
Librarian, who's been a member for 9 months, is at the Lieutenant Junior grade level, so thank you very much. Says, do Cardassian replicators make good Ractigino? I mean, the Deep Space Nine crew seemed to like the Ractigino that came out of the replicators on what was once Terok Nor, so I presume so.
But that could be
No,
because
I'm
Chief
pretty
O'Brien
sure
tuned them.
That
Right,
both
they're still
Quark
hard.
and O'Brien modified those. Like,
Okay, so here's what I'm going to say. From a mechanical standpoint, Cardassian replicators can make good Ractigino. They have to be programmed correctly by someone who knows what they're doing. Which
That
could be
makes
a Cardassian. I don't know.
Though that would also imply that it should be possible to get good Ractigino out of a Federation replicator. You just have
It
to know
is.
what you're doing.
They also sometimes do that. Yeah, look. Sorry. When it comes to replicated food, the key is in the program, right? Once you can resynthesize proteins into whatever shape or chemical composition you need, what really matters is the programming. So, there you go.
Is going
and
to be
replicators are programmed in Fortran.
Probably.
Hundreds of years later.
Fortran 90.
would not
Probably
shock me.
the synthesizer unit is programmed in Fortran, and the recipe book unit is programmed in COBOL. And they
The
Yeah.
internet has ruined
I
me
was just
because you
getting ready to
guys
say
keep
there's got to be some
saying-
like
Go ahead.
By the way, I want to point out that it is in fact canon in Star Trek that there is a Klingon-themed TTRPG sold by the Ferengi.
Sure.
Ferengi owned
that is
Hasbro.
canon. Yeah.
My brain, I
Ferengi
know you
sell
guys
everything,
aren't.
even
I know you guys
Maddie,
aren't saying. I give up.
Sorry, Chess, do your thing.
No, it
Chess,
doesn't matter. I don't want to say it anymore.
Okay,
Well,
I and Maddie have a headcanon that if I ever got like sucked into the Star Trek universe, the way I would be like really useful, right? This is like the fan fiction I wrote when I was 13. Was that I know how to program at a really like low level that they've all forgotten how to do, but their computers still run on. That's
Maddie's like the only person left who knows assembly.
yeah.
I mean, it's going to be just like modern days. Everything's new and shiny, and then this thing like 10 steps deep is running on some like archaic 50-year-old program that the only person who ever knew how to write it has been dead for a decade.
It's like Scotty is the
you
only
know
one who
that
knows how it works.
XKCD cartoon where the whole modern internet infrastructure is held up by that one Excel table from 2003? You can
Yeah.
fix that.
Yeah, that's the fan fiction. That's how Maddie would be useful in Star Trek.
Lieutenant Matt, observer of
Looking out.
geostationary crucifixion for $2, says, "You live out your days as a dentist." Uh-oh. All right. Well,
Be a dentist.
as you guys are all doing your various activities, you are in fact startled by the GM going over and figuring out where all of the sounds are.
Eh.
All right, there are now reports coming in from multiple decks of officers being stuck, paralyzed in their spots. It's coming through. There's a little security
Just
announcement.
officers?
Well, a crew too, but
Or
like Star
crew
Trek is
members
weird
as
about
well.
Star Trek is weird about enlisted personnel.
I do not understand Star Trek how a Star Trek enlisted personnel works. Because I understand that Chief O'Brien is enlisted.
Yeah. The reason for
they only work when the writers write them in.
Yeah, Gene Roddenberry envisioned Star Trek as Starfleet as just not having enlisted crew because he felt like the two-tiered system was weird and like not very equitable.
Yeah.
But then people started wanting to have like, well, what's a transporter chief? Well, I guess it's a chief like in the Navy. And it became stupid and chaotic as a result of that.
Did Roddenberry have transporter chiefs? I guess he did, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, but they weren't supposed to be enlisted chiefs. That was a job title.
Title, not rank.
Right. So, but then Chief O'Brien...
Rank hierarchy is just too flat if you don't have enlisted personnel. If you're going from ensign to lieutenant junior grade to lieutenant commander to captain, and that's basically everyone on the ship, that just doesn't really work.
Actually, when Chief O'Brien is first introduced in his first episode, he's an ensign. He's got the little pip. He's not a chief.
Yeah.
They somehow demoted him.
Changed that later.
Yeah. So anyway, what I am going to say is that that announcement comes in from TAC, who is unfortunately not here because he's off doing debate con stuff like a loser. No, I hope you have fun out there, Craig.
Don't get iced.
But then as he's announcing the security emergency, he's cut off and you hear a short little scream and then just some sounds like whatever was picking up his audio has been muffled over by some kind of like substance. You hear this ruffling sound.
Oh no.
Like you hear that? I don't know. There you go.
Someone took our Klinger.
What are we listening for? We're supposed to hear something.
Everyone else heard it, Kip. You were probably busy looking at pictures of spaceships, weren't you?
Yeah, probably.
Better spaceships than this one.
Damn it. Writing the third volume of your Klingon Ferengi porn.
Look, the Bebop is the best spaceship. That's all there is to it.
His book is actually a
Kinda
fanfiction.
true.
Remember that time that Quark married a Klingon woman?
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
That's the inspiration for Kip's book. It's like, what happened that next night?
Hey, don't be giving away all the juicy details.
That's like the synopsis, Kip. That's not the juicy details.
It's all juicy. It's all juicy.
Okay. Anyway, what are people's reaction to the fact that it seems like TAC just alerted that there's some kind of security emergency where people are just getting like paralyzed standing in the corridors, and also then himself seems to have fallen victim to whatever the problem is.
I'm gonna hit my communicator and try to get a report from the bridge.
All right. I think Kip is actually the ranking officer on the bridge right now. Lieutenant
busy.
Relax.
Yes.
Oh.
Well, you just get a communication from the first officer. Are you gonna answer that?
Yes. Lieutenant Vrelax here. What is going on?
That's what I'm trying to get from you, Lieutenant. What is going on?
I mean, the alarm is sounding, and I don't know what the hell is happening.
I like to think
hear
that the
through
alarm
the intercom and go like, "Oh my gosh, just a minute." And can I do like a quick diagnostic? I'm determined to use an ability that is a really good one that I have that I've never used.
Ooh, what is it?
It is whenever I attempt a task to determine the source of a technical problem with my ship, add a bonus d20.
Yes, you may. I will say that this is a difficulty 1. We'll go with reason and engineering. I'll be nice to you.
Wonderful. Reason and engineering, difficulty 1. I auto get 3 dice with it.
Don't forget to change your drop down.
Don't forget to change my drop down.
Hey!
Here we go, here we go. Hey, did you guys know? Here's a parenting pro tip for you guys. If you feel frustrated and you maybe want to raise your voice, it's really hard to do that if you're singing.
That might depend on the type of singing you're doing.
So sometimes when I get frustrated,
unless you listen to metal,
startled, I just sing what I'm thinking. Welcome to parenting.
You need more training.
Eggs and bacon!
I think Chesh is dying. Hey, that's 2 more successes than you needed.
Yay!
So
I figure out what's wrong, and I tell Commander Va.
Well, you figure out some of what's wrong.
Okay.
Because you are in the Jeffries tube over by the nacelles, which means you do not have full access to the ship's diagnostics. However, the nacelles themselves seem to have some kind of weird interference that's inducing some kind of subspace charge, which is a thing I just made up. Which means that there was some subspace event that happened that corresponds to about the time when this alarm went out.
Oh, Commander Voss, something's going on. Our nacelles are acting, it's like we ran into a subspace induction field. We should probably... Oh, do I think that it's like... Listen, Deborah, do I think it's working like an induction, or do I think it's looking like a capacitor? Right? So like, if it's induction, then I think if we move, we'll get out of it and it'll stop. But if it's like a capacitor, then it's already... Like, we need to get out of it, but that won't actually... That will keep the problem from getting worse.
It's definitely like an inductor, but with like a attached rheostat.
Oh, okay. Great. Listen, that's my like physics 2 understanding of circuits here.
Whereas I was an electrician and I'm like, oh.
Man, actually that was more coming from how I understand induction cookware to work, to be honest.
Did the nacelles get hot?
Okay.
Yeah.
With this information, I'm going to tell Dulas I'm gonna like let her get half the technobabble out, then say, just fix it. And I'm gonna hit my communicator to report what I know now.
You're about to hit that communicator.
Okay.
One of the people that is to the aft of you in engineering lets out a short scream and then freezes in place. Give me a daring and insight check. This is going to be difficulty 1. And Lieutenant Matt, observer of geostationary crucifixion, for $5 says, "Can we pull a subspace rhapsody? That would be hilarious."
Daring and insight are...
Hey, you guys might not know this about me, but I do musical improv.
We would need some planning, but it's possible.
Yeah,
daring and insight are both attributes.
Yeah. Oh, what did I mean? I meant daring and presence is what I meant.
They are also both attributes.
I think you mean...
It's been a while.
Daring and command?
Yeah, that's
now
what I meant.
Dapper is
Daring and
below me
command.
on how to
Okay.
play
Command
the
is
game.
generally everything that is
we haven't played in a
based.
very long time. I have to get back into the swing of things.
No.
You said difficulty 1?
Yeah, give me a perception check. How about that?
To be
have
fair,
two
the
momentum.
system has like 4 attributes that could be talking, but only 1 skill that is actually talking.
All right, so, I am going to say that you have noticed that there is a slight shimmer in the air in front of you, where that you've turned to see that crew member, and I am going to say that you recognize that there is something approaching you. That when it hit that crew member, caused them to let out a short scream and then become fixed in place. And I'm going to say that you normally would have a difficulty 1 daring and fitness check in front of you, but now it's going to be difficulty 2 as a result of that 20 that you just rolled.
Okay, you said daring and fitness are both attributes.
What did I mean? What did I mean? I meant daring and security. I said daring and security.
I thought you said daring and fitness, but I could have
heard
misread that.
fitness.
That'd be my mistake.
Oh, maybe I meant to say security. I'm sorry.
Okay, daring and security I'm pretty good at, so I'm going to use 1 momentum to get 3 dice and roll that.
Hey, you get that momentum back, and you manage to escape into a Jeffries tube, along with a few other engineers.
Okay.
How do I? Oh, sorry.
I forgive you.
This time.
Yeah, don't let it happen again, though.
So how do I find my the dice rolls again?
It's the
Because I don't
speed
see
bubbles.
them.
They're in
right.
the
Oh.
chat.
In your character sheet on the top right, do you have a task
Oh,
I
roll?
found them. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
When I have the chance, I'm going to try to report what I know to the captain.
You can have a chance right now. It's fine.
Okay. Then
Which you
I'll well, then I'm going to hit my communicator and say first officer to captain.
Go.
And I'm going to tell her what I know, which is that we've identified a subspace anomaly that the ship has encountered, which is causing members of the crew to become paralyzed. I've encountered one of these things. They are visual distortion. It's unclear whether they are intelligent, but touching them leads to the crew member being paralyzed.
Okay.
I'm currently leading an engineering crew out of engineering to try to fix the problem.
All right, I am going to then communicate that to Hobnall and ask Hobnall to make an announcement across the entire ship to be on the lookout to avoid this thing. As I make my way out of my ready room onto the bridge and I start demanding scans of subspace.
Does this mean that canonically the red alert sound was not enough to wake up the captain?
I would have already been doing this, but everybody had stuff that they wanted to do first.
Hobnall
I had to wait for my
make the
turn.
announcement, and he will get any medical crews he can, tricorders out, to see if they can locate any anomalies or misplaced crew that might be paralyzed somewhere random.
I do like the idea that canonically we just hear this sound go off so often that I just stopped caring if I'm asleep.
Oh god, is it actually red alert this time, or is it one of those fake ones?
Did Tack just
Just
fall over
Romulans.
into Doulas's running skirts? Like...
All right, Hobnall, give me a control and science check, difficulty 2. Hey, there you go. All right, so you have detected that on the ship there seems to be some kind of faint life signs that are starting to pervade through the corridors and larger compartments of the ship. And it has, so far has correlated to where the paralyzations have occurred.
I will immediately relay this information to the bridge. And yeah, my medical teams need to be on the alert for life signs as well.
In fact, one of them lets out some kind of sharp yelp and then freezes in place. And you can see that slight distortion coming towards you.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly get out of there, walking in reverse tricorder out the whole time.
Okay, give me a daring and fitness difficulty 1 check.
Daring and fitness are also attributes.
We also have
Ours
2
is not
momentum if you
quite
want to use
quiet.
one.
Chesh, can you turn me up a little bit? Or am I already at 200?
You're cranked.
All right, let me see if I'm using the wrong mic or something. That might be the problem.
You were fine, and then
it was fine. And then
Yeah, it was a very random, like, obvious switch at some point.
Okay. You know what? I'll disconnect and reconnect, see what happens.
Cool.
On the plus side,
All right,
the way
the
I have
jam's
stuff
done.
set up,
So while Dapper's gone,
at least the way I have stuff set up, him coming and going doesn't ruin my entire set.
But then I came back, and am I louder?
it sounded
Kinda
about like
sounds-
normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're also leaning towards your microphone right now.
Like this? Am I leaning towards the microphone? Should I do this the whole time?
Yes.
Does it help? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm probably
that's
not going to do that. No, I'm probably not going to do that. Lieutenant Matt, observer of geostationary crucifixion for $5 says, my hotel fire alarm did a false alarm because I can't tell the difference between shower steam and... because it can't tell the difference between shower steam and smoke. Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that happened to me
Says that
before.
they're similar.
Hold on. I can turn... What I can try and do... I'm going to try and futz with this, but if you hear people kind of doing this for a minute, it's just because I'm live fixing everybody's audio, so don't panic. Just keep going.
Dapper, did you mean a daring and security on this one?
Yeah, that's what I meant. I keep saying daring and fitness, don't I? I mean daring and security.
I will buy a die and roll 3.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So chat,
cool.
when you roll, this is not what it's supposed to look like.
No.
So here's the bad news. You feel as whatever it is envelops you, that you feel this stinging sensation across your entire body, and then you're held stationary. And while you feel like you can breathe reasonably normally, you don't have any voluntary control over any of your muscles, and you're kind of just held in place. And at this point, in the next scene, you might want to activate a secondary character because Dr. Hobnall is probably out of the episode effectively.
Oof.
That's the dramatic thing that happens right before we go to commercial. It's the main character that gets hurt. Yeah.
All right. But this horribleness is now reaching Cetacean Ops.
Give me the Glorios video, Dapper.
The Glorios are fun. All right, so I need Kip and I need Lieutenant Vrelax and Captain Tenelia and Petty Officer Billy to all make me difficulty 1 daring and fitness. I did it again. Daring and security checks. I don't know why I can't get that through my head.
You need us to do
daring and security.
You mean to tell you?
Daring and security. So you need to click on daring, click on security, and then click on the task roll.
Can I? Yeah, yo.
All of us? We're all doing it?
The 3 of you are doing that now, yes.
Oh, okay.
Would composure as a focus help with that?
Yes.
Okay.
I also have composure as a focus, so.
And you get
I
it.
did not.
Sweet.
I
Look.
rolled a 1 and I also rolled a 20.
I'm gonna use a dice. I'm gonna use a momentum.
Okay.
Well,
you have like dice. 2 extra ones from Lieutenant Vrelax who beat this by 2. So.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, I rolled 2 and a crit 0 also.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. You guys both managed to get into either a water... Lieutenant Vrelax is absolutely fine. He gets into a Jeffries tube, and it's fine. But the captain is lagging behind him, and her leg is stuck out of the Jeffries tube when the whatever it is engulfs her leg. And so now you have an injury, which is going to make any fitness-based tasks 1 difficulty higher. Something similar happens to Petty Officer Billy, except the problem with her, is that you now are in a very small area where the only air is directly above you, but it's a small room, and whatever that disturbance is seems to be playing around the vents, which means that it's going to get stale pretty fast.
I'd rather it be my leg than my tail.
Well, fair enough. But also, your ship navigator is now in a situation where she's going to run out of air.
Hopefully she tells one of us.
That sounds bad.
How many other
brain fry
are there in our crew?
That's a thing I have not defined, but some of them have been paralyzed. Some of them might currently be drowning. It's not clear. Also,
Hey,
right-handed...
Oh,
sorry.
Do you know who we should activate as a new character, maybe, possibly?
Who should we get?
A new cetacean buddy?
Well, right now, I want to say, right-handed Sith says, brain fry from too much Kent Hovind videos, perhaps. Yeah, too many Kent Hovind. It's possible. That could be it.
Like I said, too many Kent Hovind videos is 1.
All right, so right now, all of our main cast, except for Hobnall, have managed to get into either Jeffries tubes or other areas that seem reasonably safe right now.
I'm also trying to fix the engines.
Right. Now, right now, what I'm going to let you know is, from the Jeffries tubes, you don't normally have full system access to the ship. However, if you can get to locations that are nearby a ship system, there's usually some remote access from the Jeffries tube. Jeffries tubes are not designed for you to control the entire ship from inside them. They're maintenance corridors, maintenance tunnels, really.
Question: How difficult would it be for me to obtain a phaser?
Well, you would have to get yourself to security, which is going to be a fitness security task. And then on top of that, you would have to try to figure out how to get into one of the main rooms where the effect might be. So it's going to be probably very difficult, but not impossible.
All right, very difficult but not impossible sounds like exactly the sort of thing I would do. So I am gonna tell Commander Dulas that she is in charge of the repair operation, and I, since I believe that TAC is out of commission, am gonna take up the security portion of the, or as I like to call it, the killing portion of this mission, and try to retake the armory.
I'm just gonna poke my head around the corner into your Jeffries tube and be like, got it. First priority is to get us moving, because I think that's gonna help. And I'll go from there. And then I pop my head back in. Yeah.
And she bonks her beehive off the top on her way back in.
Yeah, because my beehive, like, it's full Janeway protocol, where how messed up her bun is directly proportional to how much danger we're in. We've got like 3 strands coming out of the beehive, you guys. Wow. Yeah.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to say this is a new scene, so we're going to drop momentum down to 2, and it will give Zeralon a chance to activate another character if he wants. We do have a number of supporting characters that are already created that you could create, or you could create another one.
We do, and I believe last time chat was trying to get us to activate one that we'd already activated twice. Did we activate that one?
I'm not positive. Who was it?
I don't remember.
Well, I know that the ones that don't currently have portraits are Becca Paris, Dankra, Purple Dolim, Han Jopkins, and Nezumi.
Han Jopkins does have a
Han
character
Jopkins has a portrait, just no token, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And I think Becca Paris should have been activated 3 times, but I'm not sure if...
Otherwise, I feel like she could enter her Dolphin Girl era.
Chesh, get with me afterwards about the Han Jopkins to see if I just misplaced wherever that image is or whatever. Because I do now remember that stream, and that's my fault that it's not in Roll20 yet. So, yeah, hit me up afterwards.
Also, I'm not sure if we actually named Becca Paris after a member or not.
We did.
Yeah, we did.
Might be a thing.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, but maybe we only activated her twice. I think it was 3 times.
Well, we're activating Becca Paris, so if it's only been twice, it'll be 3 times now.
Well, I'm looking at the stats, and it looks like it's been at least twice because I'm seeing 2 10s and a 5 between attributes and disciplines.
Yeah.
So yeah. So what would you like to do? Probably the easiest would be to add a focus.
By the way, whenever I activate a person, I put what I changed on them in the notes on the backside of the character sheet.
Good idea.
And she's gotten an attribute and
sense,
discipline according to that.
Okay, which means that we also need to get with Becca Justiniano to see how she would like Becca Paris, the human security officer, to look.
And if I recall correctly, is Becca Paris the security ensign that is like super like gung ho?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
Very into it.
Got it.
0 sense of self-preservation, very gung ho.
Yeah. Okay, so that is
as is appropriate for security.
So that is who Zeralon is going to be playing for now. So in case you are new to this system, the way this works is you can create or activate previously created secondary characters called supporting characters. And this is supposed to be characters sort of like Ensign Rolarin or Reginald Barkley. Charles Barkley is a completely different person.
Basketball player? The
Hey,
guy
you know what? They
from
have the same
Space
last
Jam?
name. Well, he's from other things too, like basketball. But yeah, Reginald Barkley, thank you. Where basically, they're recurring characters, and they can be important for an episode, but they're not our main focus. And this also represents like the thing where, like if you watch Starseed in the original show, where they find this cryo ship from the 20th century, and the captain's like, Spock, don't we have that 20th century historian on board? He's like, of course we do. Here she is, sir. It's like, oh, okay. I guess you just have
We
that.
always had her. She just never was in shot.
Jobs for history majors.
Yeah, although so far, none of our supporting characters have fallen in love with 20th century Space Hitler. So we're doing better than the crew of the original Enterprise did, because that's what happened in Starseed.
New
Didn't
mission
have
unlocked.
20th century Space Hitler on the show yet, though. So
Yeah.
maybe someone would.
By the way, I realize we haven't been given directives.
Don't die. There's your directive. Don't die. Get the crew out.
I need to know because we might need to
let the
invoke
crew
them.
die. Don't let anyone else die.
Yeah, get the ship to safety. And minimize casualties. Those are your directives.
Okay. Deborah, I have a question for you. Actually, Gloriana has a question for you.
Gloriana can't talk to me.
Yeah, Gloriana can't talk to the DM.
But what if I do it telepathically? No.
Doesn't work. I don't exist inside the game world.
Okay, but my
GMs
question
don't have feelings.
I would like to know if okay, I have this ability that I love. Listen, did I read my character sheet right before this game and be like, oh yeah, I have some cool abilities I should use? And this one is Rocks into Replicators, which lets me take apart something, like, to make something else. Once per session, you may destroy any single piece of equipment to create any other piece of equipment of an equal or lower opportunity cost. The new piece of equipment has a complication range increase of 2, so it'll break and be rendered useless. My question is, Commander Dulas is debating, should I stay here where I feel relatively safe and jury rig this control panel in the Jeffries tube, right, to be a dummy, like, I want to kind of like a con, basically. I want to try to kind of fix the engines from here and also make us go. Or do I think it would be or should I go get to main engineering, right, to do that, right? So it's like,
currently main engineering is probably not a place you can physically exist in without becoming paralyzed.
Cool. Okay.
So that probably helps with that decision.
Yeah. So I think what I would like to do is spend most of this scene, honestly, like jury rigging this control panel, where my goal is using that Rocks Replicator's ability, if that's okay. Where my goal is to I'm trying to get the ship moving. That's my goal.
Okay. Give me a difficulty 3 control and engineering check. While you do that, I have a couple membership chats. So, Lieutenant Matt, the observer of Geostationary Crucifixion, who's been a member for 10 months and is at the lieutenant level, which makes sense, says the traditional directive from flight instructors to their students going on check rides: fly good, don't suck. Yeah, that's a good advice. And then Admiral Snappy Turtle, who's been a member for 2 months, says we missed 7 of 12. We do, but he should be back for the next game, which should be scheduled for. I'm taking a look at a calendar. For the 28th, yeah.
28th.
Mm-hmm.
2028.
Because we've had to make a bunch of security checks. I should let everyone know I have a talent called Collaboration now. So whenever an ally makes a security check, you can spend a point of momentum to use my discipline, which is 5, for that check. Now, it doesn't say in the book, but I would assume that would mean an ally like in my area, since we're collaborating. But,
right, I would also probably argue that. I'm not going to say like, oh, hey, Commander Va is back at Starfleet headquarters on Earth and you are on the other side of the galaxy, but her security presence just permeates the universe.
It might work if you were on the phone with
Romulan sign a
Hobnall and his ability.
treaty, suddenly everyone gets better at shooting phasers.
Okay.
I think we have 2 momentum right now. Is that true?
It is true.
Okay.
Unless Chesh is lying to us.
Okay. I would like to give
She would do.
1 threat and then spend 2 momentum to get a total of 4 dice to roll. That sounds like that's how that works. I think I finally figured out how
that's how that works. Yeah.
Correct. Good job.
Cool.
It's
And
1,
I'm going to
2, and 3, and
yeah. I'm going to assume that one of my power systems or warp engines focus applies.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, amazing. I'm making my roll. Oof. I missed it, and I got a complication.
You did, and I'm going to take that extra threat to bring me up to 15.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
then
have 15 in control engineering, you guys. I should have succeeded in that.
So, Dr. Hobnall, what are you doing right now?
You mean
Well, Dr. Hobnall is paralyzed, staring at the track order, going,
right.
I see the problem. I can't talk and I see the problem.
Well, first of all, I'm going to say that Becca Paris did manage to get to a Jeffries tube. So I'm going to say, okay, Lieutenant Vrelax, what are you doing right now?
I'm also in a Jeffries tube with the
captain.
Sure, I'm with the captain. Yeah. We're making our way through the Jeffries tube. She's slow though because she hurt her leg. Her leg is stuck in the thing. And I'm trying to figure out what the hell to do to get her unstuck.
I think her leg is paralyzed, right?
Yeah, her leg is paralyzed. She's not stuck.
Yeah.
Stuck.
Just nod off. Dr. Hobnell can grow a new one.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to spend 12 threat.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Remove me from the game, please.
Okay.
In my defense, we had to full threat before I gave him more.
So here's how this
I
scene
don't
is
want to
gonna
be
end.
stuck in a tube with Kip.
You're not. You're
Paralyze
stuck.
me.
Captain Tenelia is stuck in a tube with Lieutenant Raylax. It's not at all the same thing.
I'm not at all.
Yeah.
So,
For one thing, Lieutenant Raylax does not have a
to
beard.
be stuck in tubes with.
I would personally rather be stuck in a tube with Dr. Kip than Tenelia would want to be stuck with our Gorn.
So
Fair. All right. So here's what's going to happen. You are checking over the captain's leg to make sure that it is okay, because while you are the science officer, you know a thing or two about
It's
medicine.
some science shit. Yeah.
Right.
When I was
I'm just like,
yeah,
it's like it's asleep, and I'm just
medicine, same thing.
So one of the things that you find is that her leg is suffused. Oh, hey, Jens van Broekhoven just gifted 5 Top Hats Off memberships. Thank you so much. So yeah, her leg is indeed paralyzed, and as you're scanning, you notice that there are in fact neurotoxins that are coursing through it. But also, it's coated in some kind of protein that your analysis says is similar to bromelain, which is in fact a digestive enzyme. It looks like anyone who's stuck paralyzed is probably about to start dissolving in the next few hours.
Oh dear.
attacked by a giant space pineapple.
And then the lights go out.
Oh no.
All of them.
Oh no.
Well, that's everywhere. All of them, like on the whole ship.
And that's how we start the next scene. We're in the dark. You just realized that the captain, well, not the captain so much, but like
Is probably
everyone
going to
else.
be eaten from the inside out.
Yeah. Well, no, from the outside in.
Could we consider turning on the fire extinguishers? Flush everything out.
I don't think that's how fire extinguishers work, but I don't really know.
Oh, and the fire suppression system aboard ships, like, fills the air with a toxic gas.
Halon.
I have a Halon fire extinguisher. It came on my boat.
So
It's very effective. Also very dangerous.
Are
It's
we
not
at
as
zero?
dangerous as fire, but it's far off actually.
I'm
The
really
fire
tempted to
extinguisher
just.
I have, they're straight up illegal to buy now. But if you have one,
Yeah.
you can go have it
can
filled
still
because
use
by
them
law it
because
has
they
to be able to be
don't
filled.
Go off. Yeah.
Nice. Sorry, what was that, Jordan?
So when you say it's dark, are we at emergency lights or 0 lights?
It is currently 0 lights. It would take a task to get emergency lighting back on.
All right, then I'm going to hit my communicator again and yell at Commander Doulas to give me lights.
All right.
I'm on it.
Lieutenant Matt, observer of geostationary crucifixion for $5 says, surely there is a large cache of Voyager's wrist flashlights somewhere in the Jeffries Tubes network. You would think, right?
Yeah.
But I have dark vision.
Oh God, I am a cat.
Oh,
If
my
anybody has a
previous host had
chance
dark
here.
Yes, I
Oh,
know you
boy.
all have dark vision, but this room is blindingly bright.
Anyway, all right, so this is going to be this would normally be a difficulty 1 control and engineering task, but because of the darkness, I am increasing it to difficulty 2, because this is in fact advanced darkness.
Advanced darkness, double darkness, infinity darkness, double infinity darkness.
And if this is for me, I'm assuming.
I mean, someone else could try it, but you're the one over by the engineering stuff and who has the engineering skill.
Okay, and I am attempting to turn the lights back on. That's my goal.
Currently, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm sorry, I zoned out for a second. I'm here.
Okay. I do appreciate that the screen went black to simulate.
You like that?
Yeah.
Yes. Although at first I was like, wait, did something happen? Did we go offline?
All right. Well, we have no momentum, and I'm giving you a threat to get 1 extra die. Control.
Okay, I'm sure Chesh will fix that eventually.
Power systems focus should apply.
Mhm.
So let's go.
Yay.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, there's my 3
good roll.
successes.
Damn, there you go. Get a point of momentum. All right, so dim red lights come on throughout all the Jeffries tubes because the engineers were smart enough to also install low power red LEDs.
Yay!
Just
My
like
house has
every corporation that makes robots in sci-fi also installs red LEDs in the eyes as a warning sign if they go evil.
Yeah.
They're looking
Yeah,
out for you.
there's a boolean in their programming that says is evil, and it uses that
Yes,
to talk to the
so-
eyes. I mean, it's
once it's
common
true,
sense.
Modern
LED.
robots
Wants to
just have
commit murder?
multicolor
Yes,
LEDs,
no.
so they can do that anyway.
So yeah, you should really thank all those evil mega corporations for installing those red LEDs, because otherwise you just wouldn't know which robots are evil.
Speaking of evil mega corporations, while I was stuck in Texas, I did get to sneak to a theater to watch Predator Badlands.
Yeah?
It was actually good. It was
Nice.
good.
Metageeky Platypus Librarian for $2 says, there are no lights, none, zero, nada, nil. Thank you very much. There was
There
no
are
nil.
9 lights, actually.
No zilch.
Or maybe there are 4 lights. Have we considered 4 lights?
There
4 lights.
are 4 lights.
See, Kip has seen Star Trek before, that's how you can tell.
I will use the opportunity to contact Commander Var.
Okay.
Petty Officer Billy to Commander Var. I have bad news and bad news. The first one is that I'm trapped in a Jeffries tube's compartment and relatively quickly running out of air. And the other bad news is that some of my cetacean compatriots got paralyzed in the water and are currently probably slowly drowning.
Okay, so just from my knowledge, when she says she's trapped in like a Jeffries tubes, does cetacean ops have like Jeffries tubes that are like in water?
So they have Jeffries tubes that are entirely in water, as well as a few junctions between them that have pockets of air at the top, which are usually refreshed by ventilation systems. In fact, water-filled Jeffries tubes do occur in Star Trek lower decks.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
So that's not even me making it up.
And does the ship have like suits that would allow a non-cetacean to enter cetacean ops to render aid?
Yes.
Okay.
They're basically similar to the EVA suits, except that they're only watertight, and so you should not use them in the vacuum.
Got it. Okay. Then I will tell the petty officer to hang tight, and I'm going to send help. And by send help, I'm going to go myself, because that's more important than getting a phaser. So
Fair.
Take
Yes, sir.
another suit with you for Billy.
yeah, so I am going to redirect myself to wherever those suits are, presumably I know, and I'm going to ask if the bridge can have some security officers or whoever is available to meet me.
Okay. By the way, Metageeky Platypus Librarian for $2 says there are 4 lights. 5 lights? 6? A lot. Thank you very much. All right, so
Probably 1d6 lights.
here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a difficulty. You know what? Normally it would be 1, but I'm gonna spend all my threats to increase it to 2 each for Becca and for Commander Va. This is gonna be a difficulty 2 fitness and security check to get yourselves sufficiently quickly to cetacean ops.
You have 1 momentum to work with.
Okay.
This is what you give me to work with.
Well, and Dapper just
1
spent all his
momentum.
threats, so we could spend 1 and give him a threat, and we could each roll an extra die.
I mean,
Yeah.
Becca's got a 50 to that. She can.
Yeah, I'm probably just gonna roll it. I just rolled it. Although I didn't change it, so Dr. Hobnell apparently
How
was out of
dare
paralysis.
you? Change your drop down.
You have 1 job.
You said difficulty 2,
Yes.
and
Fitness and security.
and this is to like crawl quickly through Jeffries tubes.
Yeah.
I am going to use my value of decisive action, saves lives, hesitation, cost them. to decisively, quickly go save lives.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
So I rolled 2 dice just to see if I can generate some momentum. There you go. So that's
So
3
good
successes.
thing, yeah, 3 successes. So that means we put 1 momentum and 1 threat on the board, because I'm just going to take that critical fail as a threat. So you guys make it to a area in Station Ops. It's basically just a changing room where you can get into what are essentially wetsuits with attached oxygen tanks and helmets. And it is currently safe to be in there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, all right, Commander Doulos, you are working on that, and I'm going to ask you to take a... let's see. So you want to repair the engines from where you are using a jury-rigged version of whatever panel you have access to, right?
Correct, but I thought I already failed at that. I thought that was that difficulty 3 engineering.
Right, I'm trying to think of getting you another thing to do that's there, right?
Oh, okay. Well, presumably, if like my jury rigging failed, what I would try to do is, because you mentioned this earlier, is like if I can move closer to a location, then the control panels I have access to changes.
Yeah. So if you want, you can get into the actual nacelles themselves.
That's what I'm going to do. That's the
Okay.
Assuming staying where I am failed, so I'm going to get into the actual nacelles.
All right. Give me difficulty 1, fitness and security.
Great.
I said it right that time, right? I didn't say fitness and fitness or something dumb like that.
You said it
did.
correct.
You didn't say daring and fitness like you have like 7 times.
All right, let's just see how I do. I do not have a focus that applies to this. Absolutely not. Hey, I failed.
All right, so you're not getting there this scene, but you will be able to get there next scene if you really need to. All right, so Professor Billy, I need you to give me a fitness and medicine check. This is going to be difficulty 1. Please don't fail.
Not daring and fitness, because
do we
that's
have a
something you see on
momentum?
Cornhub.
We have 2 momentum.
Well, I'll spend 1. That should still give me a good chance.
Okay. I don't ask for fitness medicine rolls very often.
Yeah, I'm not very good at that, but 50-50. Would composure or emergency medicine or something help like that?
Composure helps.
Okay.
You're not
That's
hyperventilating.
better
Yeah,
than
that's exactly what that is.
Yeah.
Why did you use a momentum on that?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That is exactly what it was. It was basically to see like how much air are you actually using, because the more panicky you are,
Slowly and relaxed and...
which means you're actually just not breathing very much at all. Because you can stay underwater for hours.
Yeah.
Because whale. All right.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna go over to let's see, Lieutenant Vrelax and Captain Tenelia over there. You are currently at the bridge, which will give you access to not a whole lot of systems, because you generally need to be near the actual systems, but it will give you access to internal and external sensors, if that's something you want to do. Otherwise, you're probably going to have to go someplace if you want to do much else.
That was the thing that I was demanding as soon as I walked out of my ready room. Give me scans! I want scans.
All right. So, Lieutenant Vrelax, well, first of all, what kind of scans do you want?
So these things are coming out of subspace, from what I understood of what people were telling me.
Seems like that's a strong possibility.
So we probably want a see if we can get like what this is. My brain is immediately like, are these space jellyfish? Like, what the hell is going on?
All right, so you want like internal scans?
I want internal scans and subspace scans.
I think so.
Okay. So now Jordan, can you grab the ship, which is you're off in the first one on that? Okay. So this is going to be a control and science check for Lieutenant Vrelax, which can be assisted by the ship's sensors and science.
I always
Am
have the
I
ship pulled
helping?
up and Jordan still beats me to it.
Yeah.
The ship did not help.
You know what?
Way to go, ship.
Chesh, if you want to roll 1 die for control and science, you may absolutely help.
Yay! I want to roll 1 die. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got.
I have 12 control. My science is only 1, but my control's really good.
Yeah, you're really good at careful action. Unfortunately, your BDSM focus didn't come into play, though.
Yeah, not this time.
Yet.
Yeah. Yes.
I mean, the yoga might help in the tubes, but it's okay.
Actually, I might be willing to give it that to you. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna put another momentum on the board for that.
Let's go.
All right. So it seems like what's actually happening is that there are, in fact, some similarities to Nidarians in terms of the chemical makeup of whatever is starting to suffuse most of the ship. And it seems like it's hard to pin down because it is slightly out of phase with your reality. However, it is taking up most of the space in the larger compartments as well as the corridors. And only very small compartments in Jeffries tubes seem to be absent of this whatever it is. Yeah, it seems to be biological. It's giving off faint life signs throughout the ship. So the ship basically just has one big blanket of life sign over it.
So can we, maybe use the ship to taser it with the shields or something?
We'd have to have power for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Clarifying,
set phasers to walk rhyme.
Is this like
Eject warp core.
multiple life signs that are like in the big areas, or is this like one big life sign that's like blanketing and filling the whole compartment?
The sensors are showing one big diffuse smear worth of life sign. That could be because of multiple tightly packed diffuse organisms, or it could just be one big thing.
What I'm trying to get at is, like, if we went into a big area, are you immediately paralyzed, or like can you try to evade the thing?
From what you can tell, going into any large area is going to be nearly guaranteed you're going to be paralyzed and you're going to be starting to digest after a few hours.
I am going to provide that information to everybody via the communicators and be like, hey, everybody, it's a big subspace, not from our reality jellyfish thing. Don't touch it. It's in all the big spaces. It's gonna eat you.
Right. Because Becca and Commander Vog got to station ops quickly enough, I'm going to let them... take more actions out there. Whereas Maddie can't because she's taking too long.
I'm taking too long.
We're going to get in our wetsuits and grab breathing apparatus for cetaceans and try to rescue some of our crew.
Okay. Give me a difficulty 2 daring and medicine check.
And this is to do what specifically?
This is to hand out enough breathing apparati, I suppose. If we're going for hyper proper Latin. Basically, the better you do, the easier it will be to hand out all of these things. At the very least, you're going to get to Petty Officer Billy because Petty Officer Billy has plot armor.
Gotcha. Difficulty 2, daring and medicine. I have a 12 in that. Are we both rolling, or is one of us assisting?
I have an 11.
You're both rolling to see how many successes overall we're getting.
Gotcha. Okay, then I'll spend...
Good try, but apparatus actually is U declination, so it would be apparatus.
I prefer apparati because it's funnier, so...
but that's not how Latin works.
I'll spend a momentum for 1 extra die.
What I'm going to do, I'm burning up a ton of resources. I've just been having them laying around. I have a banked milestone from Entropy's demise. Remember when I got cloned?
Yes.
Part of that cloning, the reason I died was like going to help the evacuation, right? So I'm going to draw on the experience of the evacuating people to do this more efficiently.
Even though technically it wasn't this Va who did that, I'll let it pass. You heard about it though, and it was very, very effective.
Well, obviously, I was extremely interested in how that effort went because that's how I would have done it, and so I was analyzing it to get better, right?
Yeah. Nope. Like I said, I'm allowing it.
Yeah. All right. There we go. So I got 4 successes. Nice.
Okay. All right.
Didn't even need it.
So we're gonna add a couple momentum up, and I'm gonna say that makes up for Becca's failure. But at this point, you have now saved a large portion of cetacean ops that was trapped in various places, and they are no longer in immediate danger of suffocation. So, and by immediate, I mean in the next few hours, because they're whales.
I would like to talk to Double Ass really quick and say, hey, I think this thing is like in and or on the ship, in taking up the same sort of space in subspace, kind of in our space. Can we get, if we get power going, can we do like a repulsor with our shields and blast it off or something?
Yeah.
It's biological in nature.
Make us taste real bad?
Make us taste real bad.
Make us taste
You're
real
gonna
bad.
sour the milk.
I'm gonna sour the milk.
I want to find out if this works like a jellyfish and try peeing on it. Pee on the jelly sting.
Amazing.
Okay.
I got Dapper again!
Here's a PSA. Urinating on jellyfish stings does nothing. It just gets pee on you.
It might do something for you, but it doesn't help the person that got stung.
If you're into getting peed on or peeing on people, that's whatever. But what I'm saying is it will not help with the jellyfish sting in any way.
But none of us are human, so it might work.
Actually, Dapper.
What if...
I'm sorry, I was
gonna
gonna
leave
break
a
the
trail
joke.
that people won't be able to follow.
I have serious science, sci-fi things to do. I would like to change my goal from getting to the nacelle.
Okay.
Right? Because that was my goal. And now my goal is no longer to get us moving, but to emit a
stink bomb.
Inverse subspace induction signal from the deflector beam dish,
Okay.
deflector dish,
Right, reflector dish.
to
Yeah.
sour the milk.
Right. Okay. So
Stink bomb.
this is going to take a couple things. One is we're going to change scenes because everyone has managed to get places or fail to get places.
Yeah.
So we're going to take that momentum down to 3.
Okay.
Also, Metageeky Platypus Librarian for $2 says, sadly, Lieutenant Moby died. No one cares. He was an AIG. Amazing. I have the best audience.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
You
Okay.
really do.
It's so true. Look, I don't have the biggest audience, but in terms of quality, top level.
You'd rather have a quality over quantity is definitely at play here.
Yeah.
Where I am, yeah, that's fine. Although if I were like at like 5 viewers, but they're great, I'd be like, okay, well.
Oh, you mean my channel?
Yes, you should work on growth. All right, so it's a new scene.
It's not how big you are, it's how you use it.
All right, so here's a few things. 1, you do not currently have power up to get the deflector dish running. And in the meantime,
Did Dapper go
people
quiet
have
again?
started- Oh,
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm dealing with
Quiet
it.
again.
What the hell?
A bit, yeah.
So whatever it was, Dapper just changed.
Yeah.
I literally was just
he
sitting
touched.
here.
He
Changed
literally
nothing.
touched nothing. I watched him do nothing. He did all 0 things.
Yeah, no, it just all of a sudden you just dropped in volume a little bit and it got a little tinny sound. So I'm not sure what it did, but something
should be fixed from the outside. Oh,
That's a lot better.
My mic might be dying. I don't know.
No.
That
Now I gotta turn
might
everything
be, yeah. Or maybe it's a loose contact
Cork's
somewhere.
loose. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that would ultimately be about the same thing.
Yeah, pretty much. That sucks.
Volume up just a tiny bit. I don't know if it'll help. I'm sorry.
You sound okay now.
Oh, that's great. I'm probably gonna have to go looking for another microphone because I need more expenses this month. That's definitely what I need. It is the most expensive.
Maybe you
month
can
of
get
all.
one
Okay.
from the duty-free store in the airport. Oh, you're not traveling internationally.
Also, I
So-
don't think they sell those in duty free.
I'm pretty
I mean,
sure
I
that
could-
duty free on small consumer electronics is not worth the upmarket price on an airport.
I could pack up a Yeti and send it to you.
Maybe. Look, this is a after we're done playing sort of thing to figure out. And Vagri says, what I'm hearing is Dapper needs a mic fundraiser. I'm going to look at how much actual mics are right now because I know this mic at least is significantly cheaper than when I got it. So.
Also, I'm pretty sure Chesh could just go out into the woods and capture 1 or 2 Yetis.
Yeah.
I got you,
Ronafut
fam.
says rolling a medicine and technology check to save Mike. Nice. All right, so there's a few things. One is you could try to work out more ways to try to disrupt whatever this thing is, but at least while we're working on getting the deflector dish up and souring the milk, so to speak, it's going to at least require power to come back, as well as reconfiguring the deflector dish, which means someone's going to have to get to engineering. And someone's going to have to get to the deflector dish.
Because I've buffed up my engineering, I'm going to volunteer to help Dulas with one of those 2 things, whichever one she would prefer me to.
I'm going to
whichever one I'm closer to.
Which is to say, like, we're basically abstracting this down to a fitness security check. So as long as you pass, I don't really care that much where you physically are on the ship, because, like, whatever. We're not. We're in narrative mode. We're not in, like, turn-based. How many squares can I move mode?
Unplug
and in the show, like,
again.
You would be crawling through a Jeffries tube and pop out wherever you need to be. So.
It's true.
Yeah.
That happens.
Yeah, no one is keeping track of those anyway.
Yeah. So I'm going to make a roll, and I'm going to spend a momentum to get a 3rd die.
Okay, and where are you going?
I'll go to engineering.
Okay. I'm going to let you know, on the next turn, people are going to start digesting.
You mean they're gonna start being digested?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Ooh.
Okay.
We're talking about like just
Nice.
people in the ship, right?
Yeah.
Not any of us.
I learned how to army crawl. I didn't know how, and then I figured it out.
So
Dr. Hobnall and Tack are getting digested.
So yeah, those 2 are. It's going to start with basically just like the best exfoliation experience that has ever happened to anyone. But from there, after it eats off all the epidermis and most of your hair, it's going to continue on to the dermal layers. And you know what's under that?
Look.
It's the subcutaneous fat and muscles.
Look, Dr. Hobnall eats by absorbing with his fingers. He's going to lose this fight, but he's eating this thing as it's eating him.
Okay.
What was the difficulty on this check?
Just 1.
Okay, then I will spend a momentum to roll 3 dice. There we go.
And you get that momentum back.
Yep.
All right. So that means Va, you went to the deflector dish. Is that what happened?
Yeah, since Dulas went to engineering to get the power back.
Let's see. Pay Officer Billy, what would you like to do?
Wherever I can help best.
Do you have any ideas?
You've tried nothing.
Yeah, I'm assuming there are no spaceships to fly around, so either science or medicine probably. Though the question is,
oh, sorry, go ahead.
Does Commander Va have any orders for me, considering that he's my commanding officer right now? Chi?
Yeah.
Yes. Don't worry, I've done both, so it's fine.
Yeah, you've been a man several times.
That's what she said.
I can do both.
Yeah.
I can do both.
Everyone is always forgetting that the whale is a girl, which is also she's a whale. Who cares?
To be fair, it's hard to sell whales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my orders to you: can Billy get to a station where they could help me configure the deflector dish?
Not really, but she could get to a place that has some external navigation sensors and access to helm control.
Okay, sure. Then
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Captain Tanelia and Lieutenant Vralax, what are you thinking about?
Yeah, we need to figure out. So you guys are going to the deflector dish and to engineering separately?
Yes, and we have both successfully done that.
Okay, so
we haven't done the thing yet.
Yeah, so we are either going to stick together or we're also going to do the same thing. We should split up because they split up. So do you want to go to the deflector dish or do you want to go to engineering?
I'll go to the deflector dish.
All right, you're going to deflector dish. I'm going. Yes, yeah. We're together right now, so I think that makes the most sense too. Because
you're also severely immobilized, though, too.
Well, she's immobilized in the point where it's difficulty 2 for her to get places.
Oh, okay.
Do we even have gravity on right now? I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Gravity swing.
Gravity plates are always the last thing to go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The very last thing. You could have
After
lost.
oxygen.
Right. Oxygen is gone. Structural integrity is gone. Until the ship is basically blown up, those gravity plates are on because it's expensive to film zero-G scenes.
Especially on Star Trek ships, the oxygen generators go into that weird mode where they start super quickly sucking all of the air out of the ship. So everyone suffocates in seconds.
Yeah, the minute life support's gone.
I'm just gonna be like, listen, open that window over there and then close it in half of a second. I'm just gonna fling myself across the...
Princess Leia.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I might be a little bit slow, but I'll get there.
Lieutenant Matt, observer of geostationary crucifixion for $5 says, splitting the party, a stratagem with a highly notable success rate. Actually, in Star Trek, it works pretty well.
Yeah.
Does not work well in D&D, but Star Trek is actually designed so that splitting the party really isn't that bad.
Yep.
All right, so I'm going to need a difficulty 2 fitness and security check from the captain.
Fitness and security. And do I get... Yes, yoga
I will let you use the yoga
yes.
What is it? Focus. That's what it is. It's a focus.
Wonderful. So that's at a 13, which is not too bad. Plus the focus.
Nice.
So I am gonna use
what's your
one
security?
momentum. 3?
Oh, so it will matter. Okay. I thought you were gonna say like 1 where it wouldn't matter anyway.
No, my fitness is 10, my security is 3. So I have a total of 13, which is, not great, but not too bad. Like, my fitness is pretty good. I am a cat.
Yeah. You have 4
but
momentum.
I am gonna use momentum and get at least 1 more dice. Should
3.6, not great, not terrible.
Yeah, just 1 is fine. We'll see how I do. Hopefully I don't break my leg. It'll be fine. I rolled a 1. Success.
Well, you didn't make it there.
I didn't make it there. That's okay.
All right, Lieutenant Vrelax, I'm going to need you to make a difficulty 1 fitness and security check. If only Tack were here to yell at people about not doing enough cardio.
Right?
I don't think cardio is my problem, quite frankly, right now. It might be my
Sorry,
paralyzed
Is
leg.
that my complication range?
Your complication range should be at 0. Or sorry, 1. It should be at 1.
1.
Yeah. That's
The
my
difficulty is the difficulty is just how many successes you need to be successful.
Yeah, you don't need to click on anything on your character sheet to reflect it.
difficulty. You just
Sorry, and you said I have to roll. I have to
Fitness
roll what?
and security.
Fitness.
And you have 3 momentum, which could get you 1
normally you always roll 2 dice unless you spend momentum or you're supporting someone.
Yeah, that's why they call it the 2d20 system.
Yes. Oh, nice.
Vigri Vagrant Vagabonds of Variant Vista says entire party
said
rolls
fitness.
1s. That would be good. This is a roll low system.
Fitness and security, right?
Correct.
Yes. And
My
it's
fitness
also a
is
very
like
good
11.
system because most of us can count to 2.
Yeah. All right. So you
Very
successfully managed to make it to the deflector dish with Commander Va. And so let's see. We're going to start with power because it doesn't make sense to start with the deflector dish until power is back.
Woo.
All right. So Maddie, this is going to be. At this point, you guys need to start working pretty fast to save the crew. So we're going to start working with daring a lot more, which someone increased recently.
I'm feeling so daring.
Right.
All right. So give me a difficulty 3 daring and engineering check to get power back on remotely.
Amazing. My focus in power systems.
Absolutely applies.
Gonna apply. Do we got momentum to burn? I'm
3.
burning it. I'm taking 1.
All right.
Did you say difficulty 3 or difficulty 2?
Yeah, it's difficulty 3. You might want to take more.
I want more. I'm gonna spend all that momentum because I think we have 3 momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You also have a focus if you want.
Yes, I have a focus. My focus is on. Did you mean?
Yeah,
You could also spend your determination if you want.
Yeah, you could do determination too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might. Man, I'm leaning really into this. Decisive action saves lives. Like.
Wait, did you already use that as a determination roll? No, it was Commander Va who did something similar.
Commander Va.
Yeah, okay.
We have the same value And canonically, it's because she listened to my lessons in the academy.
Oh, good. She was a good
Like,
student.
Canonically, it's because I learned from you on this ship, because decisive action saves lives. I challenged a value earlier in this game.
Yeah.
And replaced it.
That was down on the planet where you blew up a bunch of Romulans, wasn't it? Okay.
That's like
This is
maybe the stuff that Commander Va does actually
This has been my journey
works.
of increasing my dairy.
Yeah, I gotta say, I like that the game has mechanics to reflect character arcs.
Yeah. So the last time I used a value, it was also this value, but I think decisive action saves lives applies here.
Yeah,
because
sure.
I get that switch from control to daring.
In that case, though, it does mean that to get... So you would start with 3 dice as a result of using that determination, which means if you wanted a 4th die, which would actually mean you only roll 3, it would cost you 2 momentum, not 3. So we would put 1 momentum back on the board.
Okay, yes, I would like to spend 1 momentum.
Okay. No, you're spending 2 momentum.
Excuse me, I would like to spend
to
2
get a
momentum
4th dice.
to get 1 die.
Yeah. Yep.
So
We figured out last time that is one thing that they changed from 1st to 2nd edition. That
Yeah.
in 1st edition, you have to spend your determination first, and then all the prices go up.
Okay. So there's my roll. Hold on, I have to look at it.
All right.
Good thing
So that's
I did-
4.
That's 4. Okay.
All right. So that's
Awesome.
1 momentum back. So we should have 2 momentum now. And yeah, so you get the main power back online. Everything is coming back, which means that things like sensors, the deflector dish, life support, all back. Of course, obviously, gravity didn't go out because this is Star Trek.
Everything's coming up. Va.
All right. So,
And
Why did I say
now
Va?
we're not
I'm
stabbing
Dula.
things.
What?
all right. So, Commander Va, you run into Lieutenant Vrelax as you're converging on the Jeffries tubes near the deflector dish.
All right, as I'm jogging down,
You
in the
can't
Jeffries
jog.
tubes. Sorry,
Yeah.
I was thinking corridors. As I'm crawling, I'm going to ask Lieutenant Vrelax how familiar he is with the deflector dish.
I took deflector dish courses in the academy.
Excellent. Who taught that?
Not you.
Well, no, not me. Maybe it passed me. Anyway, so I'm
No,
there.
definitely
yeah.
not past you.
Oh, Metageeky Platypus Librarian says the bowling alley, which is fun because not only did we have some bowling alley scenes in the last campaign, but also when I was in the Navy, we actually did have a weird compartment that our division was in charge of for no particular reason, and we called it the bowling alley. And I don't know why we called it that, because you couldn't bowl in there. It was basically just some access for like some pipes, and it wasn't even where the valves were. It was just like, if you need to repair the pipes, that's the room you go to. And I'm just gonna say this: absolutely no one ever stored multiple bottles of Everclear in the back of the bowling alley. The bottles of Everclear, yeah. It was definitely never used for that. Because if it were, that would have been against the rules, and so that's why no one ever put multiple bottles of Everclear back behind any of those pipes.
Yeah.
Nobody in the military ever does anything against the rules, especially if alcohol or tobacco are involved.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is also why we definitely didn't have a prostitution ring.
Ouch.
You know.
Why
I mean, it's the
would
original
you have
job.
I mean,
prostitute
what
with a ring?
what-
That doesn't make any sense.
what unit hasn't had a prostitution ring? I mean, come on.
One thing that was interesting was when the actual base police busted the prostitution ring in officer housing.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
Yeah.
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 Mm.
That was.
Excuse me while I sip my tea.
Mhm. That made the newspapers.
I was
No,
on
no.
PTC when the the barracks orgy club was revealed.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
And I'm not
Okay.
gonna lie, I was really mad that how much time we spent addressing the barracks orgy club.
I thought you were gonna say you were really mad that you didn't get invited.
That's what I was
No.
expecting too.
Have you
Me too,
met
actually.
me? Like, one, that's too many people for a social setting. Like, first thing.
Yeah.
So,
Two
I was
people,
mad
3 maybe, but not more than that.
It definitely gets
because, like,
complicated.
because all of it, as far as I was aware, was fully between consenting adults, right? So I don't care. But I was required to care because it broke a rule of the barracks. And I was like, that's dumb. I think that rule is dumb. You guys think that rule is dumb. We're all in agreement that the rule's dumb, and none of us can change the rule. So I need you to just not get caught so that I don't have to contractually care.
Rule 67, Section C clearly says no orgies.
I like the idea that there's just somebody that decided to open their book about all the rules, take a pen, and just scribble out that one line.
If they just had the barracks orgy club at a hotel, then they wouldn't have been breaking a rule.
Yeah, but that's expensive.
Yeah, but that's expensive, yeah.
But what if the whole orgy club chips in?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not
it's like
that
a cover
expensive.
fee. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cheap hotel.
exactly.
Yeah.
We're gonna cover the hotel room. We're gonna cover the booze. It's gonna be great.
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
assuming
do you
it's a
not
booze
get, like, a
hotel.
If it's a
budget?
good orgy, it
Rules
should
that
be
were
worth it.
broken was opposite sex or opposite gender in your barracks room
Yeah.
and alcohol in the barracks. Those were the rules that were broken. Those are not rules.
So wait,
that
what you're
were
saying
broken.
is you can have a sober gay orgy.
Yeah,
in
you
the
got
barracks.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
if you film the orgy, if you just film the orgy, it'll pay for itself.
Oh.
Oh, there you go. Film the
Yeah.
orgy.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, now that we're at the deflector dish. Okay. So, what I'm going to say is, Lieutenant Raylas, you are going to be in charge of figuring out what changes need to be done to make this inverse inductive subspace field have the right frequency to affect these or this or whatever thing that's affecting the ship, which is going to require you to give me let's see, we're going to go with daring and science, and it's going to be difficulty 4.
Yeah, just adjust the squimble.
Okay, I have a sensor systems focus with.
Oh, Jillian holographic light matrix random says, Christ, I'm glad Zane's asleep and the 8-year-old is in the other room.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, I do want to point out that while I do try to maintain a PG-13 rating over on Dapper Dinosaur, this channel is absolutely not rated. This is the unrated version of Dapper Dinosaur.
This particular game has 4 veterans on it normally, because Craig.
Without any like intentional filter going on, so you know.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jillian.
Did you hear my question?
I did not.
Oh, I have a sensor systems focus. Would that help?
Yes, and I will actually also allow this to be assisted by the ship's sensors and science. We'll do sensors and science.
You said daring and science, right? Okay.
Yes, daring and science for you. It's difficulty 4,
Perfect.
which means you might want to have said that you were going to get some extra dice.
Whoops, we did it.
I don't know how.
Hey,
I don't know what.
Blues.
No, that's 3 successes.
Oh,
So no, you didn't.
really?
Yeah.
Because the ship helped with 1.
Yeah, the ship only has 1 die. The
I was-
thing is broken.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was hovering the ship, and Jordan still beat me
Damn
to it.
Yeah.
So Kip, what I will say though is because this is you're relatively new at this. If you would like to spend some momentum or give threat to roll some additional dice, I will let you make that choice now after the roll, because
Okay.
I was about to suggest that maybe you wanted to do that before you actually hit the button, and then you
I
hit
just
the
got
button.
very excited.
I get it. I get it. So because you're new, I am being generous.
Thank
There's
you.
a very,
Kip,
very,
as a
there's a
yeah,
very,
as a veteran,
Chesh, go.
there's a very, very particular rule when it comes to tabletop gaming, and is don't interrupt the DM.
yeah. The second thing that I was saying is, yeah, Kip, as a veteran RPGer, when the DM lets you do something else, that means you do the something else.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
how many dice would you like to roll?
How many should I roll?
So you're at 14. 1 would more than likely get it, but 2 would be pretty well assured.
And we're at 1 threat, so I would say
extra.
give him a threat to roll 2 extra.
Yeah, and take off both of them.
4 dice?
Well, you're only rolling 2 more because you've already rolled 2.
Oh, I already rolled 2.
But it would normally be 4, yes.
Right.
Right. Okay. And I don't change anything else.
Probably not.
You still have daring and science, right? Okay.
Yep. Well, there you go. You got 2 more than you needed, so we're up to threat 2 and back to momentum 2. And you have figured out that actually what you need to do is you need to set up a resonance harmonic frequency at 32.6 gigahertz in the subspace range in the theta band, and that will set up the correct inductance in the subspace distortions.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
We can just do that here at the deflector dish, right? We don't.
Of course you can, because Commander Va has some decent engineering, which means this is going to be a difficulty 3 daring and engineering task.
All right, so what I'm going to do is draw on the past experience of my former host, Kelva. He was a smuggler who ran a ship by himself, basically, and so he had to be the engineer too. So he did picked up a bunch of random ship system knowledge. So that's.
I hope you're writing all this down.
Oh yeah, I've got a note with all of my.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
So he was a scruffy nerf herder.
Yeah. And so I'm going to be recounting this, and as I'm doing it, I'm going to say, "There's no way Kel would be caught dead in this outfit." And then, and so because I now have a focus that applies, I'm also going to use my Star Cross, which doubles the range for focuses. So I'll get a crit on a 6 or better because my engineering.
Wow, very nice.
Then I will spend. This is difficulty 3, you said?
Yes.
All right, I'll spend those 2 momentum plus give you a threat to roll 4 dice.
Okay. You just made it.
Okay, the Star Cross didn't actually help, but oh well.
It's worth it though, because you never know. All right, so you have successfully reconfigured the deflector dish to go online with the very sensible and absolutely meaningful thing that I told Kip that he needed to tell you to do.
34.6 megahertz.
Yeah, in the theta band.
And the theta band.
The theta band.
Theta band, yeah. Not the alpha band, not the gamma band. Don't even
I
think.
remembered that.
Don't even think about the psi band or something.
And definitely not the band The Beatles or The Who.
I was going to make a band joke, but.
And not a band
Without
with.
name?
All right, so that starts up, and it seems like there is some disruption to these organisms based on what people can see from internal sensors.
Can we high five me and Lieutenant Commander Va?
So
Commander Va.
You're gonna put up your hand, and Va's gonna look at it and kind of inwardly sigh, but I will not leave you hanging. So
very good.
All right, so it is definitely causing some disruption. However, it is currently not quite enough to get rid of them. But in working on this, you did notice that there is still actually a subspace disturbance that you might be able to get to if someone could fix some engines.
He's an engineer, isn't he?
Who?
Oh wait, no.
Commander Dulas.
Maddie's the engineer, right? Yeah.
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 Oh, that's less helpful. Okay.
I'm in engineering though.
Yeah.
Well, tell you what. If you can use your rocks to replicators successfully,
okay,
I will let you charge up the transwarp drive for a quick jump that Petty Officer Billy will have to be in charge of.
Billy, I've got a wild idea. I think if I dump all of the energy from the weapon systems into the transwarp drive system, don't tell Commander Va this is what I'm doing. It'll give us just enough power for a half-second transwarp jump and get us out of here. We might all explode and die, but that's probably not gonna happen.
Nah. Yeah, let's do it.
Am
Alright.
I close enough to engineering to hear half of this conversation?
No, not physically.
Damn.
I can only imagine 7 to 12 is on the other side of the bulkhead right now, going, not my
Paralyzed.
weapons, not my weapons.
I'm gonna go like this. It's like, Captain Talia, Lieutenant Commander. Excuse me, I have to get into her voice because I got in my excited Maddie voice for a second. Lieutenant Commander Dulas here. I have a plan. Petty Officer Billy and I are working on a plan to do a brief transwarp jump. Things might get shaky for a second, but I have every confidence that we can make this work.
Make it so.
So I pull the full ensign row. I'm feeling very daring. I'm like on my back, right? I'm like pulling stuff down and ripping cables out. And doing this. And I'm like ready to plug in the last one, and it's gonna like override. I'm like doing this like mechanically, right? I'm like, I don't know how you mechanically dump power, but I'm like I'm overriding I'm bypassing.
It's all analog. You're not programming anything.
Yeah.
You're analog, like dragging,
I'm analog
like
moving stuff. So I'm about to plug in the transwarp drive.
You look like
I'm
Doc
about to plug
Brown
in
with your
my
hair
hair
sticking out.
dryer to the European socket for a second.
I have to unplug the flux capacitor.
By using a little bit of tinfoil that you've wrapped around the leads on the plug that you're going to socket into the European plug.
Yeah.
Don't do that. And also, there's a way to get 220 out of American 110 socket. Don't do that either.
Yeah.
Unless you're awesome.
Which
you're not. You're not that awesome. Also,
you're not.
Don't buy the male extension cord. That's just a death rope.
No.
Yeah.
No.
No one
see,
should ever
electrons-
make one of those.
Yeah.
Wait,
it was available on
don't
Amazon.
care how cool you are.
What's up?
Why does that exist?
It shouldn't. But someone in China
It
was
is a
making them and
very
selling them on Amazon for a
way
few
to
months.
power your
like,
house
last year.
with an electric generator, but it is a very, very bad way to do it, and you should
Yeah,
never
well.
do that. And if the electrical company catches you, they will spank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
If you ever think that you need a male extension cord, no, you don't.
You don't. You're incorrect.
Yeah.
No. You should do it the correct way, even if it's a little bit more complicated and more expensive, but it will save your life or the life of someone you love or just the life of someone.
Once you plug in one end of the male extension cord, the other end is just a death stick.
Yep.
Not just to your house, but to the lines backwards for power crews. Because that transformer at your house that brings it from 12,000 volts down to your house voltage, it does the reverse too. So your generator is now doing 12,000 volts on their lines.
All right,
It's bad
Maddie,
stuff.
what do we got?
Okay. Am I doing daring engineering?
Right now, yeah.
Okay, daring engineering, and what is my difficulty?
I'm gonna go for 2 on this this jury rigging.
Okay, excellent. I would like to spend, do we got a momentum to spend?
No.
All right, I would like to give you a threat and get an extra die.
All
My
right.
focus of
Does
power
the ship-
systems, I'm gonna assume applies.
Does the ship get to roll with this?
No. No, it does not, because the ship is not designed to do this.
It is not.
All right.
Hey!
Hey, you did it, and you got a
did
momentum back.
Amazing.
All right, Petty Officer Billy, you have 1 momentum, and I am spending all 4 of the threat that I should have right now.
Okay.
And this is going to be a difficulty 5 daring and con roll. You're going to need to pull out all the stops to make this work.
Okay.
Oh.
But it will be assisted by the ship's engines and con.
Okay. Is the complication range still 2?
No, it's 1 right now.
I figured I should let you
1.
have at least one roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My citation advantage.
I saw you
never
going
does
for it.
anything. Because it doesn't help with the difficulty, only with the complication range. Okay, but yeah, I will spend a determination. I could invoke either no risk, no fun, or I can just invoke the directive to save people. I think that would also work. I think technically that has the advantage that it helps with commendations. So I will do that. And then we have 1 momentum.
Yep.
1 momentum and
Okay.
0 threat on the board.
Yeah, spend that given threat. You got to get 4. So
Yeah, I'll roll 4 dice, so that would be 5 momentum, and then the determination is the last die, and then we will see what happens. Also, do I have a thing?
If I got that right,
No,
it
I
means you're
don't
using the
have a
1
thing.
momentum and you're giving 4 threat or 5 threat. Okay, I got it right. All right, thanks.
It's 5 threat because normally it would be 6, but the first one is eaten by the determination, so I don't have to spend that, but I have to spend the
Yeah,
other
but you
5.
also have 1 point of momentum, so you are giving me 4 threat.
Yeah,
Spending
that
1
is
momentum.
minus 1 momentum and 4 threat. Yeah, that is correct.
Yeah.
So that's 4 dice with a complication range of 1. Focus, yes. Daring and con?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
So
That
2,
looks
4, 5, 6.
pretty
You did
good.
it. All right, so you managed to warp.
So plus the 2, so we get 2 momentum back.
I'm seeing it as 1 momentum back. 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, it is 6. Yeah, you're right. You get 2 momentum back. I'm just being dumb. All right, so you warp back to the subspace anomaly, and with that combined with the 36.2 gigahertz theta band inversion of the subspace reactants, that manages to get this, whatever it is, to retreat back into whatever subspace pocket it was originally in, releasing the crew, including Dr. Hobnall, from its grip.
Just
Dr.
multiply
Hobnall, how you
22.2 gigawatts by 88 miles per hour.
Dr. Hobnall is going to lean very heavily on do no harm right now, and he is going to immediately hit himself with a stimulant to get back up functioning, so he can help everybody else who's been paralyzed at this point.
Okay.
I imagine by that he's like just running his fingers over a line of coke. That he...
Right. Dr. Hobnall, why don't you give me a difficulty 2 control and medicine, and if you fail this one, actually, you know what? I have 4 threat. I'm going to bring it up to difficulty 3 and spend a couple threat. If you fail this, then the answer to people dying under your command is going to be yes.
Oh no!
You said daring medicine.
Control and medicine, because the immediate threat is gone. So now it's just going to be being methodical about getting everyone saved. The ship can assist with. That's a good makes. If you want, you can make a suggestion as to why the ship should be allowed to use whatever attribute or system.
Because everything's computerized in, and I have to know where every paralyzed guy is, and the ship knows.
We'll say sensors and medicine.
Will my infectious diseases focus account?
No.
The ship helps with 1.
How about composure?
No.
I'll spend 1 momentum.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Yep, you got it.
You didn't shoot your drop
All right.
down.
You managed to save everyone who
Yay.
was paralyzed and or being digested. There's definitely some people who need some like chemical burns cleaned up and whatnot. But for the most part,
I have 1 bald leg,
okay.
and I am not happy about it.
yeah, it's gonna take forever for that fur to grow back.
I am
Take that,
so
Space
mad.
Ice Cube.
Oh my god,
You could have been
cone?
a Sphinx cat.
Cone.
Oh, you're gonna have to get like the razor stubble. You're gonna be like a human who has shaved their legs. It's gonna be
Oof.
terrible.
I hate this.
I can only imagine that right now the captain comes to Hobnall and says, "Hey, no, this doesn't work. Make a match." And Hobnall gets it backwards and just removes the rest of the fur.
Screaming.
On the bright side, you can now swim slightly faster.
Oh, good.
Because as a cat, I'm sure you were spending a lot of time swimming.
I spend a lot of time at the pool. Oh yeah, definitely.
Do
Alright,
tigers like
well,
water?
That's true. They do. Actually, some house cats do too. All right, but
I
we
have
are
2
going to
of
be
them.
wrapping up right now. It's a little bit of a short episode, but that's okay because this was,
We're really
just
stockings.
this is actually one of. If you're interested in the mission that we just did, this is from the Utopia Planitia Shipyard book for first edition, which has a bunch of mission prompts, and this is one of them. Jeffries Tube Jams. The theme here is that all of these involve you getting to know your ship better by going through the Jeffries tubes or figuring out what kinds of materials the warp drive needs or whatever, right? So, yeah. Also, it has like the biggest list of ship like designs for first edition. So yeah, that's where that's from. With that, though, thank you so much, everybody. We're going to stick around as a crew afterwards, but we're going to be going off the air. I want to say thank you to everyone who super chatted and who gifted memberships. It really does help. As I have pointed out, the primary reason why I even have this monetized is that running these games requires me to spend some money on things like, you know, books and subscriptions to VTTs and things like that.
And a new microphone.
Yeah, and apparently a new microphone. And this helps with that kind of stuff. So, yeah, that is why I really do appreciate it when you help out with that stuff, because being a GM is pricey. So
yes, it is.
I appreciate it. So, yeah, we're not going to be playing next week, but the plan is to play on the 28th. Next week, I will be at a family wedding, which means I will not be here. So there you go. I don't think there actually will be a show. If Chesh wants to stream something to the channel, she can. I'm not going to stop her. But I'm not also going to tell her that I would like her to. That's up to her.
I have a Fantasy Star one-shot I could run for you.
I mean, as long as you get with someone who can stream the channel, which means it's Chesh.
Chesh, you want to be a muscat?
This is a conversation for off-air. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
See ya.
Yay, bye.